take a moment. Okay, so after awakening, we'll stick to this theme. From what I remember, the last few ones have been talking about after there's been an awakening experience. that there's a process that happens. So the awakening is out of time. It's seeing the obvious. It's not an achievement. It's not something that changes. It's a delusion that falls away. So nothing gets done. But in terms of how the body responds to that, how it moves in the world, so the emotions, how emotions are dealt with, how thoughts are dealt with, how the thoughts change, that happens. And one of the things that happens is that a lot of the conditioned thinking, beliefs, held trauma start to bubble to the surface. So most of the time we go around, we bury a lot of stuff. This is common knowledge. I'm not saying anything unique here, but we bury a lot of stuff from childhood, throughout our life, all the hurts and things like that. Hopes, dreams, broken dreams. We bury all those things. But once an awakening happens, it's like the cork has been taken off and those things start to jump out. That can be quite tough. What I wanted to say to you today was that when that is going on, realize it's part of the process. It's actually like having a fever and you're sweating out the toxins. It's the same process. So you go through that phase where you're sweating out these old beliefs, and then you become lighter and clearer. And that usually goes on and off, back and forth, until it goes deeper and deeper and deeper, until, as far as I can tell, until there's most of the conditioning that is cleared out. Now, I don't mean the conditioning of knowing how to live, characteristics. I'm just talking about the held emotional trauma. That all gets cleared out, and the held beliefs that surround you as an individual all get blown out as well. And that can keep happening. So it might be intense first of all, it might get less and less intense, then occasionally it might be another intense one. And it's usually intense when you're really, somehow you're identified with a belief, you're identified with an emotion. It's become so part of you that you don't want to let it go. It could be a very negative emotion, but because it links you to your childhood, you might have a real clinginess to it. And those are the ones that are going to feel painful. But bear in mind, it's a natural process. Much as you can, let it happen. I know that sounds contradictory to what I said, but I'm trying to express something here. Let it happen, knowing that it's actually a natural process and it will leave you lighter. That's it.